Had to dump the trash. This is called bugs in the system, or bugs in a planetary motherboard. You know what a bug is, right? You need to have a grounded circuit, right, in order to be able to do what? Communicate properly the electromagnetic radiation of the plasma wave consciousness field that is in perfect balance with the center point of the first sphere. The point of origin, which is the point of origin of the first fire, the eternal spirit of fire. So I wrote down here, magnetic circuit, igniting fire letters, language of math and spiritual flow of eternal love, energy creation spheres with no tolerance for bugs. No tolerance for broken arrows. A broken compass. A broken gyrodome. So we have no tolerance for errors, or no tolerance for broken circuit breakers, or broken motherboards with bugs in the system, creating short circuit. Now you can tie the short circuit into graphene oxide, right? It's running through the planetary consciousness software terrain, and it's running through the servers, which means it's running through the PCs, the phones, and everything else, because it can jump. Don't let the computer get on you. That Navy SEAL, what did he say? I don't own a phone. You think it's just isolated to the phone, but doesn't come through your laptop and your desktop PCs? Actually, any CRT. That's right. Running through the planetary consciousness software terrain, which is designed to short circuit the motherboard, because it's not properly grounded. The foot in your disk stacking, the foot in your face, the foot on the ground, grounded with bare feet to mama. So we have here that the feet, which means the motherboard that you're all connected to, is not properly grounded. You're not properly grounded to Mother Earth. Did you know that? You want to know why there's so many broken circuits on Mama's motherboard? Because you're not connected to her. I've been trying to echo this for a long time. So I could just imagine all the shoe stores, the corporate shoe stores, just like, Nike and Amazon Prime. All of a sudden, they're not selling any shoes anymore. People are going to start making their own shoes out of nature like the Amazonian tribes. The way the native indigenous peoples used to do, right? They weren't buying anything out of a store in order to put something on their feet because they knew something about grounding, a motherboard. So I call it the foot in your face, which is called a dish face, right? Which is stacking dishes. You know what it means to stack a dish. Stack a disc. Okay, so I call those sat dishes. You know what a sat dish is, right? Satellite dish, like DirecTV. So you have satellite dishes. And that's your QIAI. Full corporate electromagnetic spectrum dominance and control over soul arcing consciousness, energy, IT, information, technology, binary servers, breaking the circuits, which is breaking the law, where we have no broken circuits because we are the law, which is trinary, not binary. To experience the one, the vertical mushroom cloud, with a horizontal what? Cross. Perfectly centered at the point of origin of the first fire, the eternal spirit of fire. So I put down here the first lawgiver of gifting electrons at the highest recorded rate of Cosmina speed recordings to experience being loved forever as the highest eternal God of one honor. The honor is the living honor to be with the highest first word and last say on the law. Love is the law. We honor to be one. With all creation, we are gifting love to in our own eternal light, living, soul-arcing spirit mirror. The mirror of one that tells no lies. Doing harm to ourselves does harm to others. Because now I'm going to experience the harm you do to yourself, that I experience in me, that I got to heal, because everything that I am, that I'm giving love to, that I'm losing in my mirror, is by virtue of the harm they're doing to themselves, I experience in me as the one. So we have seeded race lines, generation after generation after generation after generation, that is finally closing the book on Star Wars. That truth is known through the one you're with. The one we are with to know that. The first musical spirit teacher that disfaces in our mirrors. Network engineers are engineers. Engineers troubleshoot and solve communication systems in DNA lines of communication that becomes distorted plasma waves that generate broken circuits. No broken circuits, no broken laws, no broken arrows. That's a circuit breaker, which is a law breaker, which is breaking the law of motherboard builders. Bugs in the system bugging you to distract your intended creation energy and break it, which is to break your flow. Because you have so much energy, which is the eternal energy of the eternal spirit of fire, which is the energy that we use to create the worlds we generate. So they break our creations by breaking our arrows, which is breaking our motherboards, which is breaking the law of eternal love that is on fire to learn and create worlds born out of what we are. As the original law of spheres in perfect balance to experience being loved forever. That's no tolerance for errors. That is the minus / the plus, canceling out the errors. So the tolerance is a perfect fit. That's no errors. That's no broken arrows. That's no broken planetary motherboards. Have a beautiful afternoon. I love you all. Be good to yourselves.